So Valentino has just launched Uomo Noir Absolu. This bottle right here, a gorgeous looking bottle. But is this fragrance any good? You're going to find out all about this fragrance, plus you're going to have a chance at winning a 5ml decant of Uomo Noir Absolu, all coming right up. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time landing on this channel, and or you still haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please click that subscribe button below and also click the bell icon so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. And yes, this has just launched. Look at this gorgeous looking bottle. I absolutely love this. This is a flanker to the original Uomo. And then of course they had the Incense in the dark black bottle, but this is the one that has all the gold coloring, which is really, really gorgeous. It's a really gorgeous looking bottle. Absolutely love this bottle. But is the fragrance as good as this bottle? Let's find out a little information about this fragrance or the release. So as I said, it's a 2017 launch. It's Eau De Parfum concentration. The original was in Eau de Toilette, but the Intense was in EDP as well. This is Noir Absolu, so it's a little different. So the perfumer is Sophie Labbé or Labbé, L-A-B-B-E. It's considered an Oriental spicy woody fragrance. And on Valentino's website, it says, the Italian elegance of iris is transformed through sandalwood, cinnamon, pepper, and a precious veil of incense for a modern exploration of the intimate richness of high perfumery. Okay, so for notes, we've got sandalwood, cinnamon, incense, and black pepper, not broken into top, heart, or base notes. So here's the thing. As soon as I wore this fragrance, it reminded me of another fragrance that I have in my collection that's pretty expensive. And that fragrance is from Orloff, Paris, called Star of the Season, this one right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. But that is just only at the top. Like, it doesn't stay on like that. It changes. So starts out very sandalwoody to me. Like, it's really like major sandalwood. Like it's kind of like a gelatinous, gloppy version of sandalwood that is here, which is really, really gorgeous. This fragrance is one of my favorite fragrances. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it's sandalwood, a bit of cumin. It's some floral notes. If you compare the two, they're nothing alike, but you can pick up similarities. From a distance, they have, you know, they're almost like identical, but bring them together, they're not. But here, I don't pick up much cinnamon. It's really really hard for me to pick up the cinnamon. It is peppery, of course, and that connection to Star of the Season goes away, and it dries down to a peppery incense that is not quite something I really like. I mean, what I keep wanting to do with this one is spray the fragrance over so I can enjoy that smell at the top, because it's like this like really creamy, almost like I said, gelatinous, gloppy kind of a sandalwood that smells really, really gorgeous. So to me, this fragrance actually seems like a complete brand new fragrance. Doesn't smell anything like the original Uomo, where it had the hazelnuts and all that good stuff. It was almost slightly bordering gourmand. It reminded me a little bit of the Dior Homme collection of fragrances, but here you can't pick any of that up. This is like a brand new fragrance. So it should have almost just been called Noir Absolu rather than Uomo Noir Absolu, but I think what they're doing is like, Uomo has been so popular for them, which I think it has, and they kind of wanted to use that name and of course add that Noir Absolu in it and try and market it with that added name. So is it any good? I mean, I like the fragrance. As I said, I like it a lot at the top. I really love the top, the fragrance at the top. It smells really, really great as you spray it, but I hate the dry down, actually. It dries down to something really synthetic. Like, it smells smoky. The incense is pretty big at the base, but it's not like a real smoke. It's like a fake synthetic kind of an incense smoke that's on me, where I really hate it. It's like I don't like the dry down at all with this one. It's a bummer because I was quite interested in enjoying it, but it doesn't wow me as it's drying down. That's why I kind of want to reach to the bottle again and respray the fragrance, because I really enjoy the top. Unfortunately, the fragrance falls flat as it's drying down, so that's a bummer. Performance was pretty decent for EDP. 6.5 to 7 hours is what I got with this one, but a couple times I wore earlier, it didn't work even that well. It was kind of like 5.5 to 6 hours, but I think I started picking out the dry down a little more, and I did get, you know, something closer to 7 hours, which is pretty decent for what it is. But I just don't like that dry down. I mean, it's a really synthetic smelling incense, smoky smell. So I give high marks to the bottle. I think they've done a beautiful bottle. Really gorgeous. I absolutely love this bottle. It's even better than the original bottle or the Intense bottle. This is just shiny, glossy. The gold adds a little luxurious touch to it. But other than that, test it out on your own and see if you've tried Star of the Season. See if you get similarities. I mean, this is all about sandalwood, and this is all about sandalwood also. So it's like a major dominant dose of sandalwood. See if you get the similarities between these two. Now, of course, as I mentioned, this one does have that cumin, which I absolutely love. It's not an overly powerful, strong cumin, but a decent dose of cumin is in here. And it is also in here, but there's no cumin. And of course, like I said, I hardly even pick up the cinnamon. It's hardly there. It's all about that sandalwood, then the peppery incense dry down. That's all I'm getting. Of course, there's probably other things in there, but what they credit on Valentino's website is just the sandalwood, cinnamon, incense, and black pepper. So it's unfortunate it didn't wow me all the way through. But you know, do all designer fragrances wow me anymore? There's not a lot that wows me. I think Prada's line, L'Homme line, is great, but we'll see what they do with the latest flanker of that. This line's been out a couple years before the Prada came out, and actually it's funny because this is all under the same umbrella. Valentino and Prada are under the Puig family of fragrances in that umbrella, which also includes L'Artisan, Penhaligon's, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Comme des Garçons. They're all under that same umbrella of companies where similar fragrances. I mean, it's kind of funny, but anyway, if it works, why not do it, right? Because I find the original Uomo to be kind of similar, not identical, but kind of similar to Prada's L'Homme in its own interpretation. But as mentioned, this is nothing like Uomo, not at all. It's like a complete brand new fragrance. So do check it out yourself and let me know what your thoughts are. And if you want to participate in the 5ml decant of Noir Absolu, please put down in the comments and let me know what your favorite sandalwood fragrance is, since this is all about sandalwood. And do you own this fragrance? Have you owned the original Uomo? Have you owned the Intense? And I think there's also the Aqua or Low, which I didn't even bother smelling. But I had to go with this one because this bottle is just gorgeous, as you can see. A really classy bottle. I love it. So let me know that information, and also please put your state. This is a USA only giveaway. And make sure you're subscribed to this channel also, please. This is a requirement, of course. And we'll randomize the list, and the first person that ends up at the top will win the 5ml decant. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this brand, Valentino, Uomo, and all of the flankers. Have you tried them? Are you curious to try them? Have you tried Noir Absolu? Do you own it already? Do you like this bottle? Do you hate it? Let me know all that good stuff in the comments, and we'll start a conversation. Also, if you haven't subscribed, as I said, please subscribe to this channel. Also, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.